Hey everybody, it's Coach Bill Hart, and I'm coming to you because I'm so excited about this article that I just read this morning in Housing Wire. It's entitled, forgive me for looking off camera here, Fear is Keeping Housing Demand Pent Up. And what I love about this article is it's what I've been feeling. It's sort of a thought that I've been developing in my head. For those of you that I coach, you've heard me talk about this, and now I kind of feel like somebody else has done an even better job of articulating this thing that I see than I've been able to do. And so this article, and I'm going to attach it here at the end so that you'll have access to it. It's just so good. It says, there's a lot of things wrong with housing that's kind of hampering our recovery, but they come out and say that the imaginative financial pundits point to the weather. Right. And that the money take talks about how, we've got artificially inflated property values due to nearly 40% investor and cash sales. And that's certainly true. They say that a generational look talks about the fact that millennials are buried under student debt. And don't even get me started there. There's no doubt about that. But then they talk about something that is largely unspoken, and that is, they say that one lingering concern is that many conventional home buyers that need mortgage financing haven't entered the housing market because they're scared. They look at the mortgage process like most people do a colonoscopy. And I got to tell you, the vast majority of people that I coach are in the mortgage industry, to a lesser degree in the real estate industry, and there's just no doubt that's the truth of the matter, right? Whether it's regulatory or investors, there's just no doubt that it's more difficult than it used to be. But here's the thing. This article talks about the fact that they've heard vague talk, the consumer has heard vague talk about tightened credit boxes and QM rules and ATR rules. And here's the reality. It's actually loosened up a bit in terms of credit. Down payment requirements has loosened up a little bit. So here's what I think we have to do, and I mean we all together. I think we have to take this message to the street that it's our job, especially as mortgage professionals, to do everything we can to make the mortgage process as painless as possible given the existing circumstances. I just think we have to do that. I think as realtors, we've got to encourage people to take a look at, especially prospective sellers in markets where your inventory is very low, to take a look at what this present market affords them in terms of especially the move-up buyers, right? What a phenomenal time to be able to move up. And so it just seems to me that if I were in the business today, I would be looking at, I don't need to spend a ton of money on this, by the way. I would take this to the street. And for me, I would call it a real estate town hall. It's not a home buyer's seminar. It's not even really a home seller's seminar. It's more of a real estate town hall. Let's talk about, is now a good time to sell? Is now a good time to buy? Is now a good time to invest? I think these are the conversations that this article points to that people are uncertain about. And when they're uncertain, here's what they do. They hunker down, they stick their head in the sand, they turn the TV on, they open a glass of wine, a bottle of wine, and they just sort of anesthetize and check out, and I'll think about it tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes next month, and next month becomes next year. I think we have a responsibility right now, and by we, again, I mean real estate and mortgage industries together, to take this message out to the consumer and help them to understand that now is a fantastic time to take advantage of this market. So this article is posted at the end of this. I want you to read it, internalize it, hit me if you want to, reach out to me. But I'm telling you, folks, get a little bit fired up and take this message out to the marketplace. We can have a positive impact on this market today.